dude, it was pretty real. Like, as soon as you get there, dude, someone's screaming at you to get off of a bus. The thing about the Marine Corps is that it's funny. We're like the least funded branch.
Crazy to hear that though. That like you guys really are like the least funded. Like that's insane. Like you're the first motherfuckers to be out there on the field. Shouldn't you guys get like something, some gourmet coffee at least or something if you're gonna be putting in the fucking work? Like that's like ludicrous to me. I don't know. Shane, welcome to the Sammy Hutt cast. Thank you so much for joining us. You, me, and all 5 of us watching. You want to just introduce yourself quickly?
Yeah, so I'm actually from the same area as you, man. I took a different path in life, decided to join the Marine Corps.
Hell yeah.
It brought me out to Okinawa, Japan.
Sick.
Stationed here for 3 years. It's been a good time, dude. No complaints. I mean, aside with dealing with dumbass people every day.
I was gonna say the Marines, right? Besides the Marines, everything else.
Yeah, it's good, man.
You're looking good right now. Like you're looking clean. Like I like the fit. The drip looks nice, bro. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So I guess let's start from the beginning, right? Let's start because the podcast is gonna be. You know how the podcast is. I like just talking about different like walks of life, different lines of work. What brought you to the Marines originally? You know,
dude, it was a thought when I was like sophomore in high school. I was like, dude, this is so cool. Let me join the Marines. Didn't do it. Graduated. Other things got up in life. Moved down to Carolina. Lived with my aunt for a little bit. That didn't get me anywhere. Moved back up. And I was actually doing electrical, bro, like you, right?
I remember that, yeah.
Dude, I was doing electrical, and like I ended up working my way up to my own apartment, right? Which is why it's crazy. Bro. I've been thinking about it so much, dude, that we can get into it later. But like you being where I would have been if I didn't join the Marine Corps, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was living by myself for like 2 years, and dude, I hope this doesn't hit you, but it got mundane really quickly.
Yeah.
Like, it was like 2 years paying my own rent, own everything, right? I'm like, dude, fuck this shit. Yeah. Am I good to curse?
Yeah, you're fine. Who cares,
Yeah, dude. I was like, fuck that, bro. Like, I was 23 years old. I didn't want the opportunity slipping by.
Yeah, no, I can't.
And I remember being out in the field, like electrical field, right? And I'm just like talking to my guy at the time. And he's like, oh, yeah, I would have joined, but... And I heard that from so many people. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to be the one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, take the opportunity while you can.
I'm not going to be the one to say I would have joined.
Yeah.
And not do it.
Yeah. No, I get you.
So that's the beginning. That's kind of where that was like the build up to me actually joining. Dude, I talked to the recruiter. It was the end of July in 23. And literally, usually when you like talk to a recruiter, you get put on like this like couple month long like program. They call it like the Pool E program.
Okay.
And that's when you're in a stage of like, all right, you're still a civilian, but like you're like training to be a Marine, kind of like you're getting ready for boot camp. You're getting ready to understand.
I've heard of that before. Yeah. Like you have to like lose weight, work out, like get your body in shape.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly, bro. Most people are on it for months, dude. I was in it for like 2 weeks. I was like, just shit me off.
You were a lean guy to begin with, so.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, to be real, I only put up like 12 pull-ups so for my age, 23 is the max that they want to see you perform at.
Yeah.
I was only putting up like 12. We ran like a mile and a half.
Hey, that's more than me. I'm a fat slob. You're actually in shape, Shane. Oh my god.
I'll get you there, bro. I'll get you a workout plan. Dude, don't worry.
Step by step, you know. Oh my god.
I ran like a mile and a half in like 11 minutes, and then my recruiter was like, "Dude, honestly, like, I don't see me holding you back any longer. Like, the ship date is August 14th. You want to go?" I'm like,
just fucking go.
Let's do it.
You're ready.
I watched maybe like two videos of like boot camp videos, like drill instructors screaming in your face and shit. And I'm like, all right, bro, it can't be that bad.
You're like,
And I
this
get
is
there,
all
bro.
hype.
Dude, if you want to know about it, bro, I get there and it's just like you got like this whole like the first 3 days, bro, you do not sleep. Like you're just up, you're being told where to go, what to do, um, and like you're just in like this receiving period, and like
Right.
everyone's just like a little fucking retard, bro. Like, oh yeah, okay, and then like just being told what to do. Um, but it was a fun transition. I'm definitely proud of doing it.
Nice. No, I can imagine because I mean it's like let's start from the mundane part about the trades. That is 100% true, especially depending on like where you go about it and which direction. Like for example, like new commercial work, it can really get like that where you're just like building the same like not the same thing, but it's kind of like the same repetition. Same with like new work residential. Yeah, no, like for me, a way I've always like what happened was I started in like new work resi, which is just like building houses in Massachusetts somehow, which I guess we're still building some houses at least, but I started
Yeah,
there and then like it just kind of all fell apart and then I went over to like the service where service calls got like a little bit more interesting and I was like, "All right,
yeah, I
I
saw
can
that
do
on
it."
your
Mhm.
yeah, I saw that on your YouTube channel, dude. I was like, dude, that's dope.
I'm like exploring like literal caverns and like Boston apartment basements, like tunnels essentially. Like it's crazy. I'm like exploring like the oldest churches in Boston essentially, like in Dorchester and crap. It's so cool. Um
Yeah, I saw that video too. You were like this really nice looking
it
church.
was dude, from the outside you would not think it's like that beautiful. But going
Yeah,
back to your point, I think honestly, like, dude, just going straight into it while you're young, the Marines or any sort of military, if you're interested, is like, you gotta just send it. That's like you don't want to like waste like if you thought about it before and you're like maybe, and it's like, well, now it's like you're sitting there, you're like doing, you're working already. You're like, well, this is end game right here. End game is like, what am I gonna do for the rest of my life versus what can I do today? And it's like you saw yourself, yeah, let me join the Marines. I think that's honestly a great idea because it's like you can only do the Marines for like you can only join them at like a certain young age, you know? I mean, you could when you're older, but it's like I'm sure it gets
18 to
more
30.
yeah. Yeah, I think your best time to do it is in your youth in my opinion, but no, I respect that you decided that like you saw that sort of vision or that sort of like dream and you're like, "You know what? Let me just send it anyways." Cuz the big thing is Shane is like electrical's never going to disappear. You know what I mean? Like, dude,
Dude,
you could be in your 60s and you could still be working the field if you want to. Maybe not like new construction, but you wouldn't want to do that at that point. But you could still be working there, you know. There's still opportunities in the field for you. And also like people who hire really do like military guys cuz it's like military guys are like discipline, you know. They already know how to like work with people and do stuff. Like it looks a lot better than some fucking scrub outside of the field, you know. So yeah,
yeah,
if you ever decide to leave, like dude, you're already in like a better standing than a lot of other people. You already got into the trade for a little bit, and you're a veteran. Like a lot of companies like that. But no, going back to your point though, it's like I'm happy that you decided to like chase that dream and that ambition of like getting into the military and learning, like just doing it, just sending it. That's the hardest part for a lot of people is just sending it. You know what I mean?
so
Just
I'll hit you with two things. I'll hit you with two things, right?
mm,
To go back to the original question. One, I was actually looking to be a firefighter,
no kidding.
and yeah, I was living in I was living in North Attleboro.
Yep.
So for people that don't know, that's just like 45 minutes into the city if you're lucky without traffic.
Yeah. It's
Um,
like an hour 30 with traffic.
so you have to be in a certain district, a certain town to be like able to even apply. And I
Yeah.
was just like so far away that I wasn't making it. And then I also heard that their VA list was super high too. Their veterans list,
Yep.
where like they were like, dude, we take it veterans before anybody else. If you're a
Right.
civilian, like I don't care. So I was like, you know what? That's another excuse to go into the Marines too. Let me just bang out one contract and be done with it. Go do the firefighter. Now that's still a vision that I want to have with the firefighting deal
Mm.
because it's you can do firefighting and then do electrical on the side, dude.
Yeah.
Right? And
Totally.
But dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been thinking about just like staying in for another contract, like maybe two, honestly.
I can't blame you, bro. After all those pictures I see of you like exploring everywhere and like, dude, like I haven't seen any negative vibes from it. You're just like you're just doing it right now. I guess all right, let's cuz I want to follow up with like how's everything going over there, but I still want to start from the ground up and keep asking you questions, you know. Oh, another a
Yeah, let
quick
me add one more funny comment too.
I hear you.
Another reason, another reason for me joining is, dude, it was like April of 23, right? And I joined August of 23,
Yep.
and I got hit with the jury duty.
Oh man. Yeah,
Dog,
man.
it was for like, dude, it was for like September, right? And I'm like, hang on, wait a minute, let me look at this. And I read into it, and it's like, hey, if you're in the military and you're like literally active duty, you can't serve jury duty. Like that's null and void. Like you're not going. So
Yo.
that was another funny reason why I joined, bro.
So so we're gonna summarize it. Shane got a jury duty notice, so he said, "Fuck that! I'm going into the Marines." That is so funny.
Basically, dog.
No,
Yeah.
that is also a really good reason. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my
I
god.
got hit with another one a couple months ago too.
Seriously?
Like my aunt, yeah, I got my aunt's address as my billing address, and
Gotcha.
she, she sent me it, and I'm like, all right, let me just go online, type in I'm active duty, this is this and that, like kick rocks, bro. I'm not showing up.
Yeah, let me just fly back. Like, what is it? 24-hour flight back to the states. Like, what the
Dog, it's
fuck?
crazy. The flight out here, I left from Boston. I had to take a flight to Cali. I left LAX, and it was like a 12-hour flight just to land in Tokyo.
Oh
And then I had
shit!
like yeah, I had an hour layover in Tokyo, and then flew to Okinawa.
Talk about a hike. Oh my god. I mean,
Yeah, I
we're
mean,
literally across the world.
yeah, it's crazy, dude. I mean, I'm already adapted to it. I already understand time frames and shit. So like when
Nice.
you're like when you wanted to plan this, I already knew. I'm like, all right, let's see when's gonna
Organize
be a
it.
good time.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, dude. I can organize times that way. Like I already know. East Coast time. East Coast time is always in my head. Oh, the other crazy thing too. The other crazy thing, they don't do what's it called? Daylight savings over here.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's all just constant. Like your summers get longer, like sun setting at like 7:30 p.m. now. But
Yeah.
like in the wintertime, sun sets at like 5:30. But you don't have that daylight savings. Dude, I'm honestly in a complete disagreement with daylight savings. After being out here and not experiencing it, I'm like, dude, daylight savings is a joke, bro. You're just fucking up everyone's circadian rhythm and you're making them go fucking nuts in the wintertime.
Yeah. Oh god, what's next? You're gonna
All
start
that, all
saying
that.
you're gonna go by key pay what is it? KPH versus miles per an hour, kilometers per
Oh
hour
yeah,
versus miles.
that's another,
You're
yeah,
gonna
that's
be
another
going
crazy
from the
one.
you're gonna go to the
Yeah,
metric system instead of feet. Are you betraying us, Shane?
yeah, that's crazy.
You're a liter guy instead of a gallon type of fella, huh? You think you're better than us? Oh my god.
So
Yeah, that's so funny. No, I can see why though. I
no,
mean,
I still get my gas on base, so we got gas pumps on base, and
oh, that's dope.
they do buy the gallons.
Do
But if you
you
go off base, dude, everything's liters.
do
I'm
you have a
like, dude,
car? Is it like a moped or like what do you have
it's a car,
you
bro.
got a fucking car over there?
My first car was it was a Nissan Skyline. It wasn't like the Tokyo Drift shit, right? It was a 2004. So do you know what the Infinity like what are they called? Like the G37s or whatever they
Dude, yeah. Yeah, I
like
used to drive one.
yeah, it was the exact same car, bro. My radiator blew out, and I
Oh
had to get
shit.
a replacement. I went on Rock Auto, bought a radiator for the Infinity G35s or
Yep.
G37, and it shipped over, and it was the same exact radiator. When I took it out and put it in my car, it was the same exact thing.
That's crazy. So was it the body of a Skyline or was it the body of an Infinity?
It was the
Of
body of an Infinity.
Like a G30.
Yeah,
Oh no shit. Yo,
yeah,
that's
dude.
crazy.
Everything, dude. Everything was the same except for steering wheel on the right side. Maybe like that. That's gonna screw up a few other things too, where your brake lines go,
Yeah, that
where
could
your
be
gas.
tricky. Yeah, I
You
could
know what I
imagine.
mean?
Yeah, because it's the other
But
side completely.
the
That's
same model,
interesting.
dude. Same
That's
deal. Yeah.
sick.
But
That
now I'm driving, dude. Dude, they have like all these tiny little box cars out
K
here.
cars, yeah, yeah.
Cool cars, bro. Dude, everything is so small on this island. It's crazy.
I could imagine. Yeah, I talked to a like so I found myself on like a Japanese streaming app. Long story. I've heard about how like Chinese streamers are like practically homeless when they do it. So I tried seeing if I could find like Chinese streamers to like, oh, I could make a video about this. I couldn't find any websites, yada yada, because it's China. But I ended up finding myself on a Japanese streaming site, and I found this one guy who like streams. He's like a magician. It's so fucking funny. It's just like me and him in the streaming app. So we just shoot the shit. I'm like, so what's new in Japan? And he's like, this that this. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. And he'll ask me about the states. I'm like, yeah, this that this, and we'll just talk about like random stuff. But I like months ago I did a whole podcast episode about K cars and stuff, and like why the U.S. auto industry is kind of like a ripoff in some ways because of how much we pay for cars versus like overseas. Like it's, but long story short, the fucking Japanese streamer guy is so fucking funny. Oh my god. But all right. So I want to ask you about boot camp, right? You saw two videos online about the guy just screaming in your face. Was that up to par, or was it like
Pretty up to par, yeah.
that's so funny? Oh man, that's brutal.
Yeah, it was pretty up to par, dude. Especially because they're always dude. All right, this is one thing I want to say. I need to disclaim this.
Yep.
Anything that I say about the Marine Corps is not endorsed by
Mm.
the Marine Corps.
Yeah,
All right,
definitely,
everything
definitely,
I say is
yeah,
all
definitely
free
say that.
will. I wanted to clear that out first.
Good.
But
We don't want any legal trouble here on the Sammy Hutt cast with
no,
all 82 of my
no,
subscribers.
not at
I
all,
don't want
dude.
to get you in
Not,
trouble
not
either. So,
no. I am well aware of the fine line of what to say, what not to say. We're trained for that. Um, but a lot of but to back me up on that, a lot of the videos that you can see are public. So it's like
right.
if something is public, pretty much if I can view it and I'm sitting in my room and I can see something, I'm able to talk about it. Like it's all free game, right?
That makes sense.
So yeah,
Yeah.
there's videos that come out all the time, dude, and it's just like, all right, what's going on in boot camp? Like what's going on? Like how's boot camp now? Like there's a bunch of videos that you can see. Um, but yeah, dude, it was pretty real. Like as soon as you get there, dude, someone's screaming at you to get off of a bus and to get in line, stand at a certain way, like don't talk unless you're spoken to.
Sounds like a
You're
foreman
only,
I
you're
used to
only
work for.
I'm dead. Um, and your only responses are like three things: yes, sir, I, sir, no, sir.
No kidding.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and then you go through this process of getting all your stuff, and then everything is just a pipeline. Everything is just week one is this, week two is this, week three is this, week four is this, week five, so on and so on. It's about 10 weeks. It's 10 weeks of training. So the first week they don't really count it. That's when you get there, you get all settled in, I guess. Um, and then you just go through the required training, dude. We run even in the fleet. We run PFTs, which are physical fitness tests. Those are pull-ups, a 3 mile run, and a plank for 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oof.
And then on the other side of that, that's for half the year. The other half of the year, you need to run a CFT, and the CFT you got to do an 880-meter sprint. You need to do pretty much like take they call it ammo can lifts, but basically it's just 30 pounds, right?
Yep.
You could do it at the gym if you want to take a 30 pound plate and you're just doing that a few times. You need 120 to max it out.
No
And then
shit.
the other one is called a maneuver under fire. Maneuver under fire is basically like a little. You run back. You run one way. You do something. You run the other way. Um, and you go back and forth like two times. But
Okay.
you're doing a bunch of. You can look up videos on it. They're basically just training you to be in combat. Like, oh, you need to go sprint over here, grab your buddy, he's down. Okay, drag him, get him out of combat, and I'll take these ammo cans, go run him to the guy, the machine gunner, you know,
Training for
drop
something
him
if
out.
something real. Yeah, that's how training should
It
be.
they it kind of seems like that, but it's also just like a conditioning.
Yeah.
It's also like a conditioning test in that sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
one thing that's tricky about it though is like, dude, you're not wearing your Kevlar doing it. You're not in your kit or anything like that. Like we call it boots and utes. So it's basically your boots, your trousers, and just like a
Uniforms.
t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Like that's all you're doing. So it's like you're light. You know what I mean? You're pretty much just your body weight aside from like your boots, right?
Right.
So it's really not that crazy. Like, dude, if you're in combat, you got your Kevlar on, you got your flak jacket on with goddamn sappies in them. Sappies are the bulletproof plates.
Oh, no kidding.
Um, yeah, you got those on. They weigh, I don't know the weight, but wearing the whole thing, it's like 20 extra pounds on your body.
Whew.
You're probably gonna have other things attached to you. You're probably gonna have a little pack on that you're wearing.
Yeah.
And now, and no shit, your buddy's down like 50 meters away.
Ugh.
Like you need to sprint to him. You need to sprint to him and drag him out of cover.
Oh man.
But
Yeah, it
yeah,
sounds
so
intense.
so throughout boot camp, you do one of each. I mean, even to this day, we have to do them. Like those are an annual requirement. There's a lot of requirements to keep you up to par, right? Keep you
Right.
in shape. And the biggest thing that they've been cracking down on is height and weight. So height and weight, it changed actually to height and waist. So it used to be like, all right, your height is I'm 64 inches and 5'4",
Yep.
and my weight's like 145 pounds. If I exceeded, like for me, I know it's like 160 pounds. If I exceeded that, then they wouldn't just claim I'm fat, but they'd have to tape me. And taping is a measurement. They tape your waist, they tape your neck to make sure that it's not all fat, which is kind of, it's not 100% right. They have these new machines now where you stand on them barefoot and you hold these two remotes
Yep.
and it sends electrodes. It sends electrodes to your through your body, and we actually have these at our gym. And they send electrodes through your body, and it'll go back to the computer, and it'll be like, all right, your body fat percentage, like pretty accurate. Your skeletal mass. Um, I don't know about. I think it might tell you your water mass, like
Okay.
how much water's in your body. You know what I mean? A little high tech thing they got going on.
Help you
But
like
now they
scale.
changed
Yeah.
now they changed the whole thing to height and waist. So we're gonna measure your height, but now we're gonna measure your waist. And guess what? It screws over all the short people. And
Oh man.
I get, dude, I get into a lot of debates about this with people, right? For males, it's tricky. Where does let me ask you, where does all the fat go in males?
Oh, in your
Like
gut,
first, in
right?
your gut to your neck.
Yep.
Females, it goes to like their thighs,
Yep.
and then it goes to like their arms.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're a short male like myself, bro, you gotta train harder and like.
Mm.
So I'm more of at a I'm not gonna call it like a deficit, but like I'm at, you know what I mean? Like for lack of better terms, I'll use that. I'm more of at like a deficit that I need to work harder just to stay within the regulations that the Marine Corps has.
Oh yeah, it's brutal. They're really coming after us short kings, you know? That's fucking ridiculous.
Like, dude, I'm just
Ain't no shame in that, Shane. Ain't no shame in that. They're fucking I don't know. That what do I know, man? That's tough.
yeah,
Oh,
they've been cracking down on it. But dude, yeah, back to the boot camp thing. Um, you got to go through the gas chamber. The gas chamber is just like a complete haze fest, dude. They just want you to kill yourself.
nice. I think I've seen videos online that they have like tear gas in there, something like that, and they're just like gassing you
Yeah,
out. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds
yeah. But
painful.
if you're, yeah, dude, the gas isn't gonna kill you. It's just gonna make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So as soon as they told me that before we went in, I was like, all right, dude, you're not gonna let me die. All right, let me just
I've
go
cut a few
fucking.
onions before. I could do this.
Dog.
Oh
You gotta do the
no.
gas chamber. Gas
Uh,
chamber. You do like this. You do like this 50 meter or 50 foot rappel tower. You get all strapped up. You rappel down. Um,
right.
one of the weeks is a whole week of swim. So, dude, swim is what got me the most. I thought I was like a decent swimmer. Like, yeah, I can like swim, but like, nah, dude. Like, try swimming in like a full uniform with boots on,
Ugh.
and like most people are gonna sink if they don't
I
know
was
what they're
gonna say
doing.
they just sink to the bottom. Oh,
Dude, it's crazy. And
that's
then
brutal.
and then you do about 3 weeks of actual like dealing with rifles. 1 week is just learning how to use the rifle, all the safety rules, conditions of the rifle, how to fix a rifle if you can, right? If a bullet jams, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Um, and then after that, you do 1 week of like shooting.
Mm-hmm.
They call it the long bay. The long bay is like 200 yards, 300 yards, and 500 yards.
Okay.
You're either in the prone, you're crouching, or you're standing.
Yep.
Obviously, you're standing when you're closer, not at 500 yards.
Right.
And then the next week is just short bay. Next week is short bay, so you're doing like different what do they call them? I can't think of the word. Like different sequence of event, like different sequences of shooting. So like, let's say they have two targets next to each other. You're gonna pop two in the right guy, and then you're gonna pop two in the left guy, and then you're gonna go back to the first guy, hit him in the head, and then go back to the other guy, hit him in the head. It's like,
Oh.
or it's like, it's called drills, right? It's called a box drill. So if you got two guys, you got two to the chest, two to the chest,
Yep.
and the guy you just hit in the chest, you're gonna hit him in the head, and then you're gonna go over to the first guy and hit him in the head. That's
Gotcha.
called the box drill. Yeah. So
Essentially,
then
yeah.
that week you're just like close quarters kind of shooting, not like breach and rooms or anything. That's more like MOS specific. MOS is your military occupational specialty. That's more MOS specific.
Is that
Um,
like, do you have to be in a certain group to do that? A certain subsect of the Marines for that? I mean, how does that
yeah,
work?
yeah. So, dude, there's like a whole bunch. There's like a whole bunch of things to it, which I didn't know about right until I actually joined. Like, I'm not an infantry guy, but I can be attached to an infantry unit.
So what are you then? Don't mind me
So
asking.
I'm a radio maintainer.
Oh, no kidding.
So yeah, so I basically just like maintain, like if radios go down, you gotta fix them. But
Gotcha.
there's another thing to it where it's like echelon of maintenance. So if we're not in the echelon of maintenance to actually open up the gear and repair like the cards that go bad, this and that, then we don't even open them. We just send them to somebody else, and that's like our job, at least for
Oh,
where I'm at right. Yeah, dude. There's it's crazy. Like it's not what I thought it would be.
right.
Um, um,
Yeah, cause I know a buddy of mine who's in the army right now, and he's like a he works in like the armory. He's in the States and he works for like the armory. So he like maintains equipment. He like does all the stuff, like keeps track of everything. He's like, yeah, no, I didn't really picture it being like this, but here we are. I'm like, no kidding. Yeah, it definitely seems like in the military today, there's a lot of, I don't know how to really word it. I guess subgroups of like people who specialize in certain parts of it to keep the gears rolling, right? Because I mean, you're gonna need people to fix this. You're gonna need people to fix that. Obviously, you need your main infantry, but also like for all the equipment and upkeep. I mean, it's one big conveyor belt to keep the machine rolling. Yeah, it's super
exactly, bro.
interesting. Super interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. I appreciate you explaining that to me. I didn't even realize like, oh, there's certain groups like that in the Marines too, but that makes sense. Do you work together with
Yeah.
like the army at any point, or do you work together with any sort of like Air Force? Is there any sort of like group training sometimes? I mean, obviously you're in a different sect of the military. But I don't really know how that works, because I know back in like for example the 40s, like it was completely separate, like especially when there was like invasions during World War II, would be like the Marines would come in first and like clear out the area because they're the first ones on site, and then the army rolls in later. Is there any sort of group thing like that?
So from what I've experienced, yeah, in a way, we do a lot of exercises and like stuff to where, all right, we got Air Force guys in here, we got Navy guys in here. We're all doing this one. We're all focused on the one mission, right?
Right.
So in Okinawa, we have like a couple Marine Corps bases. We have one big Air Force base. We have we have a smaller Army base. We have a smaller naval base. So we got other branches on the island, right? But yeah, there's uh, from my point of view, like we don't really do it too much, but definitely like the people that we're most closest to is the Navy, right? And
Yeah.
one of the biggest one of the biggest reasons is that people join the Navy to be what's called corpsmen, and corpsmen are just like, hey, dude, this unit of 20 guys are going in to do this. We need a couple corpsmen attached to us because if they get shot, you're gonna fucking save them.
Right. No shit.
So we're closest to the Navy because we are a department of the Navy.
Really?
That's yeah, the Marine Corps is a department of the Navy.
No kidding. Was it always like
Yeah,
that originally, or was it
yeah, it was
no?
always like that.
No shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, for 250 years.
God damn. Yeah, my grandfather, um, he passed about a year ago or so, but he was in the quote unquote Air Force back in the day, but the Air Force was still part of the Army when it first like originally got started back in I think the 40s. He was in the
Mm.
50s, but back then it was like in the Army, and then it separated into its own branch. But so is the Marines considered a branch of the military, or is it still like part of the Navy essentially?
Still considered like its own branch.
Yep.
Uh, but we I'm not gonna say we rely heavily on the Navy, but most of what we do is honestly like independent. But the thing about the Marine Corps is that it's funny. We're like the least funded branch.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. Yeah, I've
it's
seen.
out. It's out there, dude. Like
I've.
you
I
can.
feel like I've actually seen like not real like it was fictional shows on the military, and they would talk about I forget which show it was. It was sometime during the wars in the Middle East, like 10 years ago, and they would talk about how like the Marines were underfunded. I forget which show, so don't no one quote me on that exactly. But I remember listening about how like they're talking about how they're underfunded right now, and they'd get supplies from having like a guy run out and go to the store and buy it somewhere in the Middle East, or know a guy, something like that. And it's crazy to hear that though. It's crazy to hear that though that like you guys really are like the least funded. Like that's insane. Like you're the first motherfuckers to be out there on the field. Shouldn't you guys get like something, some gourmet coffee at least or something if you're gonna be putting in the fucking work? Like that's like ludicrous to me. I don't know. I don't know what like
Yo,
that's just oh my god, bro.
he said, "Yo, you want these Marines to fight? Yeah, get them some fucking gourmet coffee. I
Coffee,
got you."
bro. Get these motherfuckers some fucking Omaha steaks or something, dude. Like these motherfuckers got to put in the work, you know? The
Nah, we
hell?
just get issued a rifle, bro. We get issued a rifle, and they tell us to figure it the fuck out.
I was gonna say they issue you a rifle and say, "All right, go find your own food." Oh man, that
Nah,
is
dude, all jokes aside, dude. I got nothing bad to say about the Marines. I
of
don't care.
course, of course.
I don't care what the I don't care what the situation is, dude. The best part about it is no matter how much it sucks, you are in the suck with somebody else, with a group of guys,
At least someone else
and all
knows
you
your
can do
pain.
is just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean,
Yep.
dude. And that's what To go back to boot camp, that's what it was. You know what I mean? You're
You're
hey,
not
all right, dude.
alone.
Like,
Yeah. Other people have.
we're all on this.
It's cool having people around you have the same vision and goal. Like I'm not like listen, what I'm about to say, I'm not comparing the Marines to stand up whatsoever. But in stand up, it's like oh god, it's gonna get
Not
clipped. It's gonna
compared to
go
Marines to
viral. I'm gonna get instantly canceled from the U.S. military. In stand up, when you go to open mics and you're talking with other comics who have the same like vision and goal of like we want to get booked on shows, we want to do stuff. I could imagine it might be not somewhat different complete like Marines are respectable, comics aren't. Comics are like scum of the earth, you know what I mean? But like at least in the Marines, you go there, you're with other guys, and it's that same like we have this vision, we have this dream, we want to achieve, we want to get this done. So I think that's a really cool feeling of just having people around you that have that same vision and goal.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
So, speaking about food, what's the food like? Let me hear the food situation. I'm a big guy. I like to eat a little bit. Let's talk about. Let's first start with boot camp food. Are they giving you like slop, or are they feeding you? What's that like?
Slop, bro, but it's also all healthy shit too at the same time.
It's fuel. It's fuel.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fuel, bro. Like, dude, I hated. I never ate raisins, but then when they
Really.
started fucking giving us raisins, when they started giving us raisins, and I saw a little little pack of raisins had like 40 grams of carbs in it, dude. I'm like, dude, I need this in my body. I don't give a fuck,
Just munching on
dude.
them.
Everything, dude. The meals were just like very, very carb heavy
Real, yeah,
because you were constantly going, dude.
yep,
And that's what they kind of like drill into you is like, dude, you're constantly going, carbs, carbs, carbs. Give your body energy. Give your body as much storage of energy as possible while you can. That way, when you got to get up and you got to go run before
yeah.
you get to eat, like your body's got the energy it
The
needs.
energy and the fuel, yeah. That makes sense. Like
Yeah,
professional runners, they do a lot of like carb heavy meals because they're when they go on big
yeah,
marathons and
dude.
stuff, they need the fuel. You know.
Right.
Yeah, that's interesting. All right, so let's. So that makes sense. It's really just fuel sustaining. Now let's go to the food now on base. I guess maybe we should switch. Do I want? I'm trying to think on how I want to switch. So I'm thinking about: do we go into food right now, or do we go to food? Like we go to the part that you're in Japan. You know what? No, let's go into the fact that you're in Japan right now. So what? So what brought you?
I can transition though.
Perfect.
I'll make the
I'm
transition.
giving
All
you the
right.
I'm giving you the wheel, Shane.
All right. All right. All right. That. All right. So we got
Driving the infinity around.
yo. So we got the chow halls on base, and then we got like a bunch of restaurants off base, dude. Like I'm
Ooh,
talking about a shit. So like if it's in the middle of the day, like lunchtime, like you're still at work, dude. You're
yep,
gonna go to the chow hall, get your lunch.
yeah.
Chow hall is not too bad. Like, it's actually I want to say it's a little worse out here just because everything has to be shipped in overseas,
Oh,
and that
really?
way, nothing's ever fresh, dude. It's all frozen at one point.
Yeah, of course.
So that's the thing. Back in 29 Palms, where my schoolhouse was, California,
Yep.
everyone I've run into a lot of people, and they all say that was like the best chow hall. And dude, it really was, dude. They was cooking up something good,
What are we
bro.
talking
Like,
about here? What's the
dude, I'm
cooks?
talking like fresh omelets in the morning, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
you go into a line. Yeah, let me get the eggs. Let me get like eggs. Throw some peppers in there, onions in there, cheese, bacon, whatever you can think of,
the
dude. And the
works.
guy, dude, this guy just he takes like 10 orders at a time, and he's just chopping up omelets, bro. And
Crazy.
then you get it. Yeah, you get it, and it's just oh my god.
The best.
So
I can
that was good.
imagine.
That was good food. Food out here, honestly, I try to like chow is healthy and everything.
That's good.
Um, but I like to go out base on the weekends to get my food. Like
Oh, of
we talked
course.
about, the viewers don't know, but I was at this restaurant and it was you sit down, you get everything is like iPad too. Like everything is just iPad ordering.
Screens. Yeah.
And you sit down, you choose what type of meal plan you want, and it's just like ordering raw meat after raw meat after raw meat.
Ooh.
Get some vegetables, and you cook it. You do all the cooking yourself.
Yep. Sort of like
It's
a
one of
hot
those.
like a barbecue type thing.
Yeah, it's called the yakiniku, but other people may perceive it as like a Korean barbecue because that's basically what it is.
Interesting.
A Korean barbecue. Yeah. So we go there. Another good food spot off base. It's called Coco's,
Yep.
and it's just chicken curry and rice, dude. It is so
Ooh.
goddamn good.
That sounds bomb. Little chicken curry
Another another
rice.
low another low key one is it's called Sukiya,
Mm-hmm.
and dude, it's like their fast food. It's like their fast food of like rice bowls with like pork and stuff. Like,
Okay,
excuse me.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
Japanese
it's like it's
fast
like
food.
Japanese fast food, dude.
That's cool. What I want to go back to the chow. What's the chow hall food exactly? Because that's like another interesting thing. What's that like? Like exactly anything
One word, dude. If you want one word answer, dry.
really,
So bad.
really.
Everything is dry, bro.
Oh man, you can't
It's
revive
not
it with a
glorious.
little sauce. It's just already
Dude, I put as much hot sauce, salt, and pepper as I can on that thing, dude. But like,
yeah. Is
I'm
it like
talking, I'm talking about, dude. I used to eat like bits of like steak like that big and just like chew it.
yep?
But like, dude, I gotta cut my pieces down to like this, dude.
Whew.
just so I can chew it and swallow it quick. You know what I
Make it
mean?
edible, yeah. So so you do
Yeah.
like steaks and veggies and stuff like that, and like
So yeah, they actually do steaks more frequent than you would think. The whole thing is like, oh, you're getting served steak and lobster, bro. You're about to get deployed. You're about to go to war.
yeah, I've seen that
That's
meme
not really
before.
like, dude. We get served steak and lobster like once a week.
That's pretty
I don't know
sweet.
how they fund. I don't know how they fund it, but they do. So I gotta go to the chow hall,
It's
get
Donnie T
steak
in
and
office
lobster.
for you, you know? No, I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea, but that is funny.
I mean,
Mm,
like I said, the food's healthy. You find what you like and you mix it with something that like you don't really want to eat, but you got to eat it
yeah.
because it's like it's your greens, right? So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
but
You gotta have a full portion, a good plate, you know? The old food
yeah,
pyramid.
yeah, dude. I do intermittent fasting though, so I try to only eat between noontime and 1800 6 p.m.
Okay.
So I give myself like a 6, maybe like a 7 hour window of
Nice.
like when I want to eat,
Yeah.
get all my nutrients in and everything like that, just to keep me from like snacking. But
Yeah.
I slack on the weekends. I slack on the weekends, dude.
Oh, what do you got
You
there?
know what
Some
I
gummy
mean?
worms? Some sour gummy
I'll
worms?
use
Oh
some
boy.
sour gummy
Oh boy,
worms.
Shane.
And I got the beer too, bro. So
Is
these
that a
things are cool, bro.
Japanese?
These things, yeah, dude. It's called
Oh,
an acai. Yeah,
acai. Okay. What is
same
that?
thing, dude. Like 4%. You know what I mean?
Not bad. What is it like a lager, a light lager?
It's man.
It's beer.
Let me see what it says. It's beer, dude.
It's
I don't
fucking.
know. Everything's here. Read that. Tell me what it says.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, all right, I got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You understand?
Hey,
So
it's
Japanese.
beer. No, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen videos online of like local Japanese restaurants, and I gotta say, compared to like what we have in the States, I'm fucking jealous, dude. Cause it's like, for what you pay for over here for food, for what you get, it's like, dude, you're paying like $18 for a Chipotle burrito. Meanwhile, it's like not that good. Like you're legit better off going to like a local Mexican joint, and like even then you're still paying like 15, 16, $17. The quality's 10 times better, but like for what you pay, it's just too much,
Yeah.
you know? There was that multi like millionaire billionaire in the news recently who talks about how like Gen Z isn't saving enough money because they go out to eat too often, buy like $27 burritos. That's not completely true, but at the same time, that is kind of true. I mean, when you spend like $17 on a fucking burrito, you know, like, dude, I make like $100 work throughout the entire week for my groceries, just because it's like I like living cheap. I like, I have a well balanced diet, but it's like, dude, like 17, 18, $20 for a meal. Like, you know how insane that is. Like it's just what's the
I'm gonna correct
prices?
you here.
Mm,
I'm gonna correct you. It's not even a meal, bro.
Yeah,
Like 18 bucks. You know what I mean? Like it's not even a meal.
yeah,
Like
you know,
you think you're getting like a little appetizer, you think you're getting like your entree with your
right.
sides and dude, it's $18 for like a burrito, bro, that you hope it fills you up.
That they spit in it.
Yeah.
That they
We do
spit in
have
it.
we do have a food court on base, so most of what you see, we got goddamn Popeyes on base.
Nice.
We got a Pizza Hut, we got Subway,
PF Chang's.
Burger. Actually, nah, the Air Force Base, dude. The Air Force Base, dude. I fucking hate it because it's so good, dude. Like they have
Oh
like
man.
they have like legit like a whole Walmart on their base, dude. Like clothes, like outdoor gear, like whatever you need, bro.
Yeah.
Groceries, like you got your whole TV and appliance section, bro. Everything. But they have a Panda Express.
Yep. Yo,
They
that's
also have a Chili's on base, bro. Chili's has its
no.
own restaurant.
They got a
Yeah, they got a
Chili's over
Chili's.
there. Yo, that's sick.
Chili's, dog.
That's
Chili's.
pretty sick. A little taste of home right there.
Yeah, so like we got some American food out here on base, but I like to go off base and eat whenever I
I
can.
was gonna say you have to like if I was in that position, you would have to go outside of base and just enjoy the experience. Oh man, what about you ever see those vending machines? I mean, they're all over the internet. Japanese vending machines.
Everywhere, dude, everywhere. It is
Really?
not a joke. It is not a joke, dude. They're everywhere, bro. Dude, I'm just driving on the road, dude. Maybe like a little back road. And I look over, I'm like, oh, it's a vending machine. Like,
No
dude, just in a
shit.
random location. Dude, just in a random location.
Yeah,
Not
that's
posted up, not posted up outside your 7-Eleven or posted up outside your CVS. Like, dude, like legit, just anywhere they can put it, bro. That the workers want to stock, it's there.
that is
And that's
insane.
the same thing. Yeah, that's the same thing for mainland Japan too, bro. It's everywhere.
That's crazy. Just like on the side of the road, there's a vending machine. Like what?
Dude, vending machines for drinks, vending machines for snacks, vending machine for like instant ramen.
That's
Like
sick.
it comes out. I never ordered from it, but I believe it comes out hot and ready
No
if you
kidding.
order the. Yeah,
Shane, you
yeah.
gotta order it sometime for me and take a video when you do. I gotta see it. I gotta see it just for the one time. Oh man,
The,
like we don't even
I
have.
just, I just,
Mm, I was just
yeah.
gonna
Go
say we
ahead.
don't have like anything like that in the states. I mean, I think we have like I don't know. We have like grocery stores that have like some hot food, like a little chicken sandwich action or some nuggies, maybe a hot bar. But like, dude, vending machines, like no, like it's just crazy to me that they have that out there. Ugh.
Dude, when you see those videos, right, and it's just like, oh, this is why Japan is so like ahead of the time because they
Mm.
are.
It's.
Like,
I mean, it seems like it. They had digital phones first. They had the best technology first, or gaming. I mean, food.
dude, they got fucking bidets, bro. They got
Yep.
shit that just shoots water up your ass, bro, and all you
Asshole.
gotta
Yep.
do is wipe once or twice, bro. You're good.
I used
Like,
to,
come
so
on.
before I moved out, my dad actually bought a bidet during the pandemic to save money on toilet paper. That's how he used his pandemic money. Bro, let me tell you, I was like, I'm never using this. 2 weeks later, I'm like, oh my god, what am I, part of the bourgeoisie now? Like, I'm just having water squirt at my ass. And I'm like, this is the life right here, huh? This is what I'm aiming for, huh? Like, it was so funny.
Bro,
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, they're in the future right there. I want to go pricing for food too. Like, what do you pay usually when you go out to eat? Is it like an arm and a leg? Is it affordable? Because I know Japanese culture is a lot of like people would rather go out to eat. Like, it's almost as affordable to go out to eat than to cook at home. Maybe it's a little bit cheaper to
that
cook at
is so.
home, but I heard it's more affordable.
Yeah, so we just came back from Yakiniku's. I Venmo my boy like $35. But that's just because like we got like the premium plan, right? So like we could just order for like, I think they give us like an hour and a half, dude. There's
Okay.
like four of us, so you get like an hour and a half to just order as much as you want. Like I'm talking
Really?
buffet style, dude. I'm talking buffet style, like as much as you want.
Really? 35
Yeah,
bucks. Not bad.
but
How's the
that
quality?
that dude, that right there was like the most expensive I spent, the most expensive amount that I spent going out
I
for
mean,
food.
what's the quality? Is it like fresh? Is it like frozen? What do you think? What did it
So some of it's frozen. I noticed some of it might be frozen. I think it's mostly frozen, but like it's good, dude. Like they have the soy sauce that you got all these sauces you can put.
Yep,
Um,
that's dope.
and you just dude, it just comes at you and you throw it on like your little grill that you have in the middle of the table. You
Ooh.
throw the meat on it.
Yep.
You flip it around a couple minutes and it's ready to eat, dude.
Oh, that's
And you're
sick.
just like, dude, two people are cooking, like two people are ordering food.
No kidding. All right, we're gonna set up operations here. you,
Dude, the
you get.
operation level is strategic as hell, bro. I'm saying.
It's so funny.
But, all right, bro, you keep flipping that meat around, bro. I got 10 more dishes on the way.
Okay.
That shit
Listen,
better be ready.
we got our comms guy making the orders. We got our tech guy cooking the food right now. We got our infantry just chowing down. Keep this line going, boys. That's so funny.
It's exactly how it is, bro. It's
that
hilarious.
is that
But
is
yeah,
so lit. Oh my,
$35 is probably like the most I've spent on a meal just for myself. Like,
really? What's the
yeah.
cheaper alternatives, you know? What's like the regular price
So
you
I,
would spend?
like I said, like I go to like that fast food spot sometimes and I spend maybe like $10. And dude, I'm
That's
talking like
nothing.
a big bowl. They got rice in the middle of it, and then they put it's called goidon, but it's like pork basically. It's like pork strips.
Okay.
And I usually get the one where they put like some melted cheese on top.
Ooh,
They'll give you some Tabasco sauce, and then I order. So that's only like 1,000 yen, right? So that's only like $6. And then I
really?
order like and then I order like a 6 piece chicken, like fried chicken bits.
Yep.
That's an extra like 400.
Oh,
So
that's
dude, I'm
sick.
paying like dude, I'm paying $10 to get absolutely like stuffed.
Oh, that's so dope. That's what
Yeah.
she said, but that's so dope. This guy,
Yo, I'm
no,
dead.
that is actually awesome. Like you can't find a place like that around here for like $10 to get like a real meal. Like that's just not a thing. Like the closest you'll come to is like you get a coupon for a place, or you get like you find a good pizza spot with like $3 slices, which is still rare.
Right.
Like other than that, like I think the best thing we have in the States really right now is like some like I'm not trying to say pre-packaged or anything, but we do have some decent deals where it's like Trader Joe's, you can get like 3 bags of like different styles of Chinese food for $15 and they'll last you multiple meals. That's actually like a pretty good deal. Or like for example, I got some like tiki masala or something from a local box store around here that has some pre-cooked stuff. Not half bad. Maybe a little rotisserie chicken for like $6, and that's like they'll fill you up. You get a big bag of rice for $10, it'll last you forever. You can buy in bulk in the States, but you can't get a good like fresh hot meal like just cooked for you for cheap.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Right, dude.
awesome though. No, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself with that out there. I think we all need a way to just kind of kick back a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, Okinawa, they kind of ride the American dollar a lot because they know they have 80,000 troops on here.
Oh, no
So
kidding.
like,
They'll try
yeah,
and
they
gouge
know
you.
that they're dude, like Okinawa, bro. Like if you can just imagine Hawaii, but like everything's in Japanese. Like
Interesting.
that's
All right.
basically yeah, that's basically what Okinawa, dude.
Is there
Everything is
tourism over
beautiful.
there?
Say it again.
Tourism? Is there any good tourism? Like you know?
You could. So I want to say yes. If you're here for a little bit, like if you're here for a couple weeks, yeah, definitely a bunch. But the thing is, you won't get the touristy feel from it just because
Interesting.
there's so many, just because there's so many Americans here. Where like if you go to like, I mean, Tokyo is pretty touristy, like, um, but I want to go like basically Okinawa. Like there's things you could do. Like you got Hacksaw Ridge, if
Oh,
you remember.
really? Yep.
Yeah, Hacksaw. I actually haven't been to it yet. I really want to go to it. Hacksaw Ridge is here. Like they got like so Kadena is the Air Force base, and basically Kadena wasn't even an Air Force base back in World War II. It was something else, but I remember we took it over. That was like a big turning point. This other one called Shuri Castle, Shuri,
Yep.
Shuri Castle. That was a big. I've been there. It was pretty cool. I went there. That was actually like the biggest turning point in the Okinawa battle.
Really?
Um, yeah, and then Okinawa split, right? It's only 70 kilometers top to bottom.
Yeah.
Top half is all like the top half is all jungle, like woods, like
Yep.
snake, big ass snakes, big ass spiders, all that shit.
Oh, no
And
kidding.
then the bottom half is kind of just all like city, like populated area.
Right.
So I went up to the top of the island before, dude, and it's just like beautiful water. Like
Oh, that's
everything is
awesome.
everything is crystal clear water out here too.
Oh, that's so dope.
But for tourism, bro, I wouldn't tell anyone to like, dude, take a vacation to Okinawa. Like you're not gonna enjoy it as much as you would if you went to mainland Japan.
Okay.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Is there more
I'm just
English more English stuff in Okinawa, or like how does that work?
yeah, like it's pretty like I came out here with the intent of like, oh, I'm gonna learn Japanese, all this, and
And they're like, "Hey, how's it going, bud?"
yeah, basically, nah, there's still quite a few people who actually don't even know how to speak English well,
Nice.
so it's cool to know a little bit of Japanese. Um, but they understand. Like the thing is, dude, if I was a Japanese and I was lit, like this was my home, and there's just like a bunch of Americans, like yeah, I'd fucking hate Americans.
I've seen stuff
I
in the
fucking
news
hate it.
like that. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that. At the same time, too, though, I have a feeling like you do contribute to the local economy. So I think
Oh
it's a
yeah,
real. I think there's definitely like, I think respect is the biggest thing at the end of the day. It's like you got to respect the people and return the people respect you. But I knowing you, Shane, you're one of the most respectful guys. You're always a pleasure to be around. So I'm
appreciate
sure
that,
they
bro.
welcome you around there.
Yeah, dude, I'm always polite everywhere I go, dude. It doesn't
Right.
matter. Dude,
That's
I was
good.
on I was on a I was so I took a trip to Osaka on my birthday, bro, Memorial weekends,
Mm.
and I'm sitting on the train back to the airport, and like the 70-year-old lady's just next to me, like, what do you do? like trying to speak English well.
Oh boy.
I'm like, oh, I'm military. Like we going back to Okinawa today, and she's like, oh, okay. Like how old are you? I'm like, I said, I just turned 26, right? I'm 26,
Yep.
and she goes, me 70. And then I didn't know how to say it in Japanese, so I put up Google Translate. I was like, nah, you don't look a day over 30. And she read it and she gave me like one of those, dude. It was funny, bro. Yeah,
Spin some
yeah, it was
game on
great.
those Japanese grannies, Shane. No, no,
God.
that is so funny. Oh my
Actually,
god.
fun fact for you about Okinawa. It's home to the most super centurions,
What's
which
that?
means people that are 100 years old plus.
Really?
Yeah.
No
So you
kidding.
got like here, and then right after Okinawa was like somewhere in Italy. Like they
Really?
have like, yeah, their people live long out here, dude.
No kidding. Must be a good life out
Yeah,
there. Shit.
they know what to do, bro. I see it. Like if you go, bro, and just go drive out to like the northern part of the island, bro. You got like these little villages. Everyone's all like community like driven.
Yep.
They go out. They garden. Actually, I got a book. Hang on, give me a second.
Go do your thing.
I got this book right here.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's called Ikigai, right? And then
Ikigai.
basically it means it's a translation to like the purpose of life, right? And
Interesting.
yeah, and it's a good book. I'm not done with it yet. As you can tell, I got the bookmark in there,
Hey, there
but
you go.
yeah, it talks a lot about Okinawans and everything like that. And they got their way of living, dude. They're not on they're not like Americans, dude. Americans are just like so like I don't know what it is about most of the world, dude, but everyone just strives off of negativity. Like, dude, I
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
dude, how is it to be a person where I hear that you're doing good and I'm just like, oh, you just got your journeyman's license, dude. I hope you fall off a 12-foot ladder tomorrow.
That's the American way right there. Oh, you're doing
You
all
know
right
what I
for
mean?
yourself. I hope you die. Like,
Like, dude, it makes no
oh
sense.
my god. I think what it really comes down to is sort of the environment and what's like going on with the culture. Yeah, I think there's different ways to go about life where I think like with American culture especially since we're very materialistic and a lot of our culture comes from media, entertainment, yada yada. Not as much because it used to be community based like 30 plus years ago. Now it's like there is no real big community base. It's not as big as what it once was, so a lot of people spend more time on like the TV rather than outside with neighbors and such. So I think when you start to decentralize yourself from the community and from just being part of that sort of activities and festivals, yada yada, you start to like you absorb what you see on the screen, which is if you're the average American, you're watching some type of slop where it's like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Housewives of Rhode Island, my 600-pound life. And
That's
that's
what
like
Rhode Island.
Housewives of Rhode Island. That's what people are watching these days. And it's just not really like it's all these like very monetary value sort of money driven people, and I think that's what like Americans start to think that their life should be is it should be money based rather than like spending time with your community and spending time with your family. Or they'll go on their phone and see only like politics. Like, dude, if I go on like I like scrolling on Twitter because I think it's funny. It's not only funny but there's tits, and that's like what it is. So I like but like if I dive too deep it goes straight into like politics and all this other just like negative energy. I don't like following it too much because it just brings you down so much. So I think too many people, instead of like trying to do something positive, go out for a walk, create something, read a good book on philosophy or like how to live a better life, people would rather watch some 600-pound person eat a whole pie and then die of a heart attack the next day. That's like that's what the American culture is coming to, sadly. Or there's upsides to everything though. There's upsides. We do have community, like you could find like a good activity, a good hobby, like stand up. Like for me, stand up's my sort of like stand-up comedy is sort of my way to get around to like other people who have like-minded mindsets, who just want to do something positive for their lives and for themselves. um Doing the podcast, talking to you, Shane, like it's just a good way to like, I think, really try and learn something and try and just do something positive and talk about like stuff like positive stuff in life, you know? Not just like, all right, let's be a Debbie Downer and look at all the negatives. Let's try and look at like the positives, you know? Listen, no matter what you go through in life, there would be no good stuff if there wasn't ever any bad stuff. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
dude. You don't get a flower without rain.
exactly. It's and that's what it is, and that's what it is though. But you know, I think with when it comes to like Okinawa, and you have that's like the Japanese community is still very tight knit, and it's a very polite society. So I think there's sort of that positive energy about it versus like America, where it's like, you know, you work a job you might not like you guys like you and me, we kind of live special lives these days because like I'm a tradesman. Not a lot of people are doing trades work. You're in the military. Not a lot of people are doing the military. So we both have jobs that pay us. We're able to save some cash. We're able to live a decent life that we want to live, like a good life that we want to live. Meanwhile, there's some guy out there who's in like 80K worth of student loans. They barely can afford rent. If not, they're living in their parents' basement still. Um, they hate their job. Their entertainment is watching the tube or scrolling on their phone, looking at just negative stuff. And their friends are overdosing on ketamine in a K-hole right now. That's what their lives are. And I know I sound like schizophrenic when I talk about it, but that's like a lot of people's lives. You know, a lot of people just don't
You're real,
realize
dude.
a lot of people just don't realize that there's a lot more to life. And I go through hardships. I'm positive you go through hardships in the Marines. We all go through hardships, but at the end of the day, it's like we have our base level of like, you know what, if I had a hard day, I'll come home, I'll just sit down, I'll go to bed and restart tomorrow. Because unlike those other people out there with only negative intentions and negative thoughts, and they might have screwed themselves, even if they unintentionally did, through like spending too much money in college or doing this or that. Guys like you and me are able to just kind of wake up the next day and restart and try again, you know. Yeah, you
Yeah, dude.
can't you can't bankrupt on student loan debt. You know, isn't like you could bankrupt on everything else, but student loan debt will stay with you, which sucks. But there's ways to get around it. If you're really interested in learning more, look up Caleb Hammer on YouTube. He's like the YouTube's new finance guy, but he really talks about, like, he's like funny too. He's like dramatic, but he talks a lot about how like you can like fix this step by step. You know, there's gonna be some sacrifice and there's gonna be some pain, but you can do it. But yeah, no, just some people out there, they're just surrounded by negativity and they don't know how to get out of it, and they don't want to look for like the positive side.
Dude, let me reinforce that a little bit by saying like it's all right to be negative within yourself, right?
Yep.
It's all right to have some doubt within your own minds. But the problem is, it's like the sun, and it just radiates off other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
People don't want to be
it doesn't
around that
just
sometimes. That negativity.
like, dude, if you're just negative, bro, like I wouldn't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
But it's not even that, dude. Like if you're genuinely having a bad day, like people don't think twice to be like, if I'm having a bad day and like, all right, maybe you bumped into me at the grocery store. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is your problem? And it just immediately turns into like an argument, bro. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm sorry you're having a bad day, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Shit can
you know what I mean?
escalate. Yep.
That's the biggest thing, is that just the negativity will start with one person and it'll just multiply, and
Spreads.
then it'll just start to rotate within society.
Yeah.
And
100%.
there's no cure. People just see no cure to it, bro. And like, listen, dude, I used to be pretty fucking positive, bro. Hence why when I first started rapping, my name was Optimistic.
Mm.
But you know what I mean?
Yep.
I know you remember those days.
Oh, I can't forget. The good old
But like, I
days.
mean, dude, I got negativity time to time throughout the day, bro. But like, what I've been trying to do is just not let that rub off on other people.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get upset. Like, I'll have my little crash out, bro. But it's like, hey, I'm good. Like, work is work.
Yeah.
Let's get after it. You know
I'd,
what I mean?
I'd,
I've been on this.
mm-hmm.
Dude, I've been on this other shit too. This shit right here, dog.
Alpha Brain. I've seen
Dude,
I've seen
after
stuff.
Joe,
Yeah.
dude,
Is it good?
dude, I've been on it. I've been on it for a couple days now. I don't know if it like fully like got into like my system, but it's like, dude, like I'm focused. Like I formulate sentences better. Like my work is just like I'm good, right? No distractions. I'm
Nice.
calm. I've been taking lion's mane too. Like I'm trying to find, I
Mm.
gotta get some ashwagandha. Just be calm.
I've
And like, dude,
been
I used to be so.
sorry
Sorry,
to
go ahead.
interrupt. I've been lately the past like 2 to 3 weeks. I like when I first moved into my like new place. I was kind of a hot mess. I was kind of like just eating slop, like frozen burritos and pizza for like a couple of weeks, and then
It's okay.
finally I switched over to like actually doing like for example rotisserie chicken. It's literally just like chicken and salt, and then you cut that up, and then you do salad, you do veggies, you do like rice and beans. I've been eating very clean lately, and like not only do I feel better, but like dude, I'll go out to like the supply house or something like that, and the guy will be like, "Sam, you're looking really good." I'm like, "Really?" And it's like I
Yeah.
kind of came to realize, like, dude, when you eat healthy and stuff, like versus when you eat like terrible, like your skin starts to glow. Like it literally shows like eating healthy like that will really show that like you're doing better, and that's just like that. Like that's just the baseline of like doing better for yourself. I think the second thing is getting some workouts in. The third thing would have to be
Oh yeah.
like just doing like what you're doing right now, which is oh, sorry, I'm just hearing a buzz or something. I think that's just a
Now you're
horn from
good.
outside. The third thing is like what you're doing, like vitamins, alpha brain, lion's mane, stuff like that. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of like veggies, a lot of fruit, eating clean, no like real processed stuff. And quite frankly, I feel like 10 times better than when I was like eating slop and just doing gross things like McDonald's for dinner tonight and whatever else. Like now let's do a rotisserie chicken, chop that up. Let's do ground beef, chop that up. Salad, greens. Oh, maybe I want something quick tonight. Let me go to the store, get some prepackaged like healthy stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like already I'm feeling 10 times better versus like eating
There's nothing
slop.
wrong with getting. Yeah, dude. There's nothing wrong with getting some prepackaged shit if it's clean.
If it's clean,
Like, all right,
Yep.
you got it. Like I used to like when it was like I didn't want to cook, dude. I had those. They're called lean cuisines,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
they're like maybe like $4, dude. You just throw them in the microwave for a couple minutes, and you got your chicken and pasta or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it might not be the best meal, bro, but like the nutrients are there. You're not gonna feel like shit, like you said, after eating McDonald's.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, is that it's so heavy in America where like it's just like fast food joints everywhere.
Everywhere,
It's like
everywhere, every block.
we, we want you to eat this fast food. Why? Because it's cheap, bro.
It's
Most
quote
people are
unquote. It's not
starving.
even cheap anymore. It's like it's just as expensive as that fucking $17 burrito.
What's a dollar menu anymore, bro?
That's non-existent. That's literally
Is there even a
non-existent.
dollar menu anymore,
No,
dude?
it's like $2 to $3 now.
Get the fuck out of here. And
It's gone. Yeah,
like you're just screwing up. You're not even screwing up your body, bro. You're screwing up your mind.
I think so.
Like
I
obviously,
think so.
obviously I can tell. Like yeah, like you walk into the supply house and the guy was like, "Hey, you look really good." You know
You're
what I
looking
mean? Like you
good.
look
Yeah,
different,
I was like,
feeling good,
really?
right?
Yep.
But like, bro, the biggest factor is that do you feel good? Like, do you
Yeah.
feel like you can eat this, dude? Another thing in that book too, they talk about. It's
What's
called
that?
in Japanese. They call it. I might butcher it, but it's like haru hachibu,
Mm.
which means eight like eat to 80%. And so what that means is like everyone wants to just stuff their face until they're full, and they're just like, oh yeah, dude, that
Gluttonous.
meal was good. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you gotta have the discipline to only eat to like what your body needs,
Right.
and that's it.
And
And I
that's it.
promise you, your body will carry you the rest of the way.
Mm.
You know what I
I
mean?
like that. Yeah. You don't need
Like,
to be a glutton. You don't need to stuff your belly. I mean, that's like so ingrained in our culture too, is like eat till you can't anymore. It's like all you
yeah,
can eat, just munch munch, and it's like no, don't eat till you puke. That's not good. That's how like the
yeah. I don't want to
Romans did
sound
it.
I don't want to sound like a hypocrite after talking about earlier how I go to this place
The
where it's like, oh, you
buffet.
pay this much, and that's
Hey,
all you can
hey.
eat.
The difference is you guys, I know you guys are going to burn that fuel. If it's like an American doing that, what they're going to do is they're going to do that, and then they're going to go back to work sitting in an office for 7 hours, and then they're going to go home
Yeah,
and sit on their ass and watch Netflix. They're going
dude,
to watch,
exactly, bro, exactly,
you
bro. And
know?
that's the problem. It's like, dude, you're sit on your ass doing nothing, dude. Like, dude, if I have like, all right, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because I like being honest, right?
Yep.
I ate a fucking double cheeseburger from McDonald's earlier today.
Oh boy.
But guess what? I'm
What's
gonna fucking punish myself tomorrow. I'm gonna punish myself tomorrow.
You're gonna punish yourself on the
You
fucking
know what I
shitter
mean?
later. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
goes
that's
through you,
true.
bro. It goes through you. Yeah.
Honestly, dude, the McDonald's out here is pretty fucking good, dude. They got
It's probably
like,
made differently too. That's the thing, though. It's probably
oh
like
yeah.
better quality.
Let's go back to that real quick because I know you're interested in the food, but they got like this they got this they put like soy sauce on their burgers, bro. They got like teriyaki burgers, dude. They
Really?
got like, dude, all this weird random shit, bro. It's great. And Domino's too, bro. When I got out here, like the first 2 months, I ordered Domino's and it was like, or I went out to the Domino's, dude. They one of their options was like shrimp on their pizza. I'm
Yo.
like, bro, I never heard of that in my life, dude.
Little
But
shrimp
like
pizza.
they'll have like a southwestern pizza where it's like barbecue chicken and they put like little corn on it too. I'm
Ooh.
like, dude, what is that?
Crazy work. Crazy
Yeah, but
work.
I stay
Yeah.
away from that, dude. I I McDonald's is like once in a blue moon for me, dude. And even if I get it, dude, it's just like I got a double cheeseburger and then I actually got a McChicken and that's it. Like, you know what I mean?
I've slowed down
I'm not getting
completely.
a whole
Yeah.
meal with I'm not getting a whole meal with the shake and the McFlurry and
Yeah. The extra
you
side
know
of
what I mean?
diabetes.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Yeah,
it's
no,
so
hold that
much.
shit,
It's so
bro.
much sometimes. So yeah, we got to do the best we can. And also, eating healthy is actually like not that expensive, dude. Like I get like two things of salad mix for like $5 on sale. I get like berries and shit on sale. Bananas on sale. Yogurt's actually not that expensive. Like rotisserie
Yogurt's good. I've been
chicken. Shane, we're running slim on time here, but I do want to finish up with some last questions for you.
yeah, man.
Leisure activities, real quick. Give me a quick rundown. What's your leisure
Golfing.
activities? What is it? Golfing?
Golfing,
You're
dude.
a golfer?
Yeah. Dog, I
Yo,
swear, I got addicted out here, bro. Everything's cheap, bro.
really?
Like, oh, yeah, I got addicted.
That's interesting. That's
Yeah,
sick.
man.
That's
Fucking
sick.
golfing. When I first got out here, it was basketball, which I really loved because I was like, just, basketball, dude, running up and down the court,
Yep.
just cardio, cardio, cardio. But I got away from that. I don't know why. I think my biggest reason is because my shoes, like, excuse me, my shoes busted open, so I just stopped playing.
Oh.
I haven't bought a new pair of shoes yet.
You're like, yeah, fuck that.
Instead, I spent $1,000 worth of playing golf. But
Goddamn,
anyways,
Shane.
now
Oh my god.
everything's cheap. Dude, everything's cheap out here, dude. You got all these like
Why didn't you get a pair
all
of
the
sneakers
second.
out here?
I did have them out there and then I brought them out here,
No,
and then they
buy 'em
busted.
in Japan.
Oh yeah, I know they'll be cheap. I know. I just been slacking. I've been motivated, dude. All right, I like
I
golf better.
can't
All right?
blame you, bro. I've been meaning to go
Golf is
disc
better.
golfing.
I'm just sitting there fucking swinging away, dude.
That's pretty relaxing though, you know? It's a good way to get out, get some
It's
fresh
good.
air.
Oh yeah, dude. I was out today and like I didn't have a tea time or anything and I just like walked up and like, hey, can I like hop in real quick? Like
Yep.
you got a slot open for me? And they're like, well, we can pair you with these two Japanese guys. I'm like,
Done.
fuck it, let's do it, bro. That's fun. Yeah, dude. They're fucking great.
And they
They're
were
fucking great. They love golf out here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I never got into it personally just because New England, we have a really good disc golf scene. Have you ever disc golfed?
I did one time, but that was when I was living in Carolina.
Oh yeah, up here, bro, we got some cool spots, especially in like Massachusetts, like especially like our
Yeah.
area. We have like the biggest disc golf course in Mass, like right by us, Borderlands. There's some other
Oh,
there's
really? Borderlands is the biggest one?
Borderlands is beautiful. It's pretty big too. I really like there's this one course in like Easton or not Easton, Plainville. Hawkins is really good where it's like you're like in the woods. It's like this bright evergreen, like not evergreen. There's some evergreen, but there's like a bunch of forestry. It's like super beautiful. I mean, like when I used to smoke weed, I used to go there a lot. I quit completely because I have like real life stuff going on now. I'm like at a point in my life where it's like I can't anymore. Like I'm just adulting now. So but now it's you know how it is. But no, even like dude, just going out there, it's just so beautiful out there. And then there's also like the World War I Memorial Park over in Attleboro, and that's a really cool spot because there's
Yeah,
like
I love
hills you
that spot.
climb.
Yeah, I love
And
that
then
spot.
You go out to like you could go out to New York and there's some like really cool like ranges and like mountains essentially. It's so dope. But yeah, I saw you sent me some pictures of you hiking before. What was that about?
Oh, when was that?
6 months ago maybe? You hiked that mountain?
Trying to think. Last mountain I hiked was maybe like early 2025.
Was it that
And
long
yeah,
ago?
yeah, it was the highest point in Okinawa, dude. It was beautiful.
That's sick.
It was fun. I'm not gonna say I hiked it because we drove up like 80% of the way and just walked on pavement up to the top. But anyways, it was
That
good view.
is pretty
It was a
dope
great
though.
view.
That is pretty dope.
You know what though? I do promise you this. I will send you pictures of Mount Fuji because I plan on
Please
climbing that.
send it.
Yeah, I plan on climbing. Yeah,
If
they're
you have
only
any
open
photos of you
between like
golfing, if you have any photos of you golfing too, send them my way. I want to get some photos of that too.
yeah, I got you, bro.
Any
I got
photos
you.
of
I don't have
your
videos on.
food, free time, anything like that, send them my way so I can use them for the pod.
Yeah,
Please.
hell yeah, dude. I'll compile some shit. Yeah, I'll compile some shit for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah, I plan on climbing Mount Fuji later this summer.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy work. I like that. Oh man.
Yeah,
All right, Shane. I guess. Anything else for free time activities?
that's really it, dude. Honestly, I haven't really been trying to save up some money. Might
Yeah.
go take a trip to the Philippines. Might take a
Ooh,
trip to the Philippines. Yeah, man.
that's dope. If you ever get a chance
Yeah,
to, look up some videos on Vietnam, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking at like,
Vietnam's cheap as fuck, dude. It's one of the cheapest Asian countries out
bro,
here. Like
bro,
the
Da Nang,
U.S. dollar.
Vietnam.
Yeah,
Look up
yeah.
Da
The U.S.
Nang.
dollar will take you so far.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
There's this
Danang.
one guy I follow on YouTube. His name's Travis Travels, and it's just this dude from like Ohio or something. He's just like chilling in Vietnam, and he just does YouTube for his like living. He doesn't have a ton of subscribers, but because it's Vietnam, he's like killing it out there. And it's like, dude lives the most like easiest life. Like from what it's like a lifestyle type of thing. Like you don't go there to enjoy the American experience. You go there to enjoy the Vietnam experience, and it looks so beautiful. It's like a beach town. Travis Travels. Look it up. Let me know what you think.
All right,
I'm gonna go to Vietnam at some point. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. It looks so beautiful out there. The Philippines, though, that's dope.
yeah, there's like a million islands, dude. It's all just clear water, islands, mountains. Like
That's sick.
it's beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
That's sick.
That's the other best part about being out here too, dude. Like just take like a $400 round trip flight to another country
Oh my
real quick.
god, dude, I
Spend
wish.
spend three spend $300 for like the housing for like the whole week, and then everything
Really?
else is just whatever you want to spend your money on. Yeah.
Oh, that's so, dude. Just to do like a round trip to like Florida to see some family for me, it's like 300 basically. Like it's just to Florida. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Uh,
You're literally just going a 2 hour flight along the East Coast. I know.
and they price gouge the fuck out of you. It's so stupid, you know. But that's what it
Yeah.
is. That's what it is these days. Oh man. All right, Shan. I guess for my final
Real quick,
question.
dude. Hey,
Oh, what's up?
I want 5 minutes of you, bro.
What's up? All
Get us
right.
updated, bro.
Update
Get us
right now.
updated.
All right. All right. Yeah. So so as you know, I'm a stand-up comedian. Well, a stand-up comedian.
Yep.
I'm like an open mic comedian, working towards actually being a real stand-up act. So I started when I was like 21. That was when I got let go of my first like real electrical gig. That's when I broke up with my gal at the time. I think my first girlfriend. I was doing comedy for a while. That was really cool. Then I had to take like a 6 month pause to whatchamacallit, to like get my electrical license so I could like make money out here because Massachusetts is too expensive to live. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I did that, got my license. Things are going all right. I can't complain. I'm kind of looking around right now, just trying to figure out what's next for myself with the whole field, because I want like a stable income right now, so I could just like enjoy my, like I don't want to like hustle hard right now in my 20s. I want to, rather than like I got to make my own company, I got to do this or that. I want to like, dude, I just want to have a stable job that pays my bills, I can save, and like I can like explore a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I just want to enjoy my youth. I don't want to spend my life like my young 20s just working away. That's just, you know, I get it. We all have our own paths. Everyone has their own ambitions. For me, it's like I just want decent income. I want to be able to live a decent life and just be able to chase what dreams I have. So I got back in the stand up, but I was smoking a lot of weed. I was partying a little too hard, and then my dad, he sold his house. So I had to move out. So I had to take another 2 months off to kind of just like reassess my situation. I stopped smoking weed entirely, so now I'm completely sober. Maybe I'll have a drink every here and there, but like, yeah, I don't smoke weed anymore. It's just not good for me. I don't really think it's a good thing. But to each to his own. I'm not a hater. A lot of my friends smoke, so I don't really, whatever. I don't care. Um, and right now, I got back into stand up. I'm rebuilding a good 10-15 minute set. I'm going to start reaching out to bookers so I can start getting booked on shows and really start chasing that ambition of like being like a real stand up act. Other than that, with the online stuff right now, Shane, I really like doing the podcast. I think what the channel's gonna be is there's gonna be like podcasts like every week, every other week, because I want to do more interviews. I think I like what we're doing today was a lot of fun. I really like just talking to you. Like it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you for coming along and doing this with me, Shane. I know it's
Appreciate
like
it,
I know it's like 1 in the morning over there right now, so I appreciate you just doing it. What
yeah.
else? I've been working on, so I started doing like short film, like comedy films too. I got an actor buddy of mine who's like really on board with me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a couple like comedy short films, and then eventually what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an actual short film that we could send out to festivals, and then just see what happens, and then just keep doing our comedy short films. And I don't know. I don't know where that's gonna take me. Maybe it could develop into like an actual show. Maybe it's just to like get some more views on YouTube. It's just fun. It's just fun. Like I did that Cone Man film recently where it was like a comic I know who does like improv did this whole like bit as like a cone. It was so ridiculous, but it was like it was so
I,
funny.
I saw the thumbnails and shit, bro. I haven't watched it yet though.
Look at the full video. I'm posting the full video on YouTube today, or on Instagram today, just cause it's like 2 minutes. But it was so funny. Um, yeah. Other than that, like I'm doing the short films. I'm doing the podcast. And then I'm just doing stand up, and then I'm just work. Just trying to better myself overall. I'm in my new apartment. I'm in my closet studio. We're doing this in a physical closet. It's so
Dude,
funny.
congrats, bro. That's fucking dope, bro. And like, I want to jump in real quick and say something where it's like, if I didn't join the Marine Corps, you are in the position where I had wished I would be in. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Got
bro.
my electrical license, good solid income, and then just doing podcasts, videos on the side. Like you were like, so I would say that because I want you to stay motivated
I
with
appreciate
whatever you
that.
decide to do, bro. Yeah, like the
Shane,
stand up thing too,
mm,
bro. Like even before I joined, you said you started stand up when 21.
yeah.
Like I wanted to come to one of your shows, but obviously I joined in 23. So
Nah, you're not
um,
missing much, anyways.
that's just funny, bro. I love seeing like the quick 60-minute, 60-second clips you throw out there, bro. It's like,
I
it's good to
appreciate
see
it.
you doing that, even if it's just at like a quick little bar. You know what I mean?
I think I
So
think like I think like writing is kind of like reading a book where it's really good mentally for you to like just like kind of learn something about yourself, kind of reflect on something. It's sort of that like getting into the arts a little bit. Like you're reading books on like why do these like the that book you show me I forget what it's called, but
yeah, Ikigai.
Ikigai, like just learning how to live like a
Yeah,
better life and stuff like that, and how like people in Okinawa do it, like stuff like that, where it's like you're reflecting, you're reading, you're learning, you're not on a screen. I think that's cool. And just to double background to what you were saying, Shane, like I'm jealous that you're in Japan, bro. I'm jealous that you're like in shape, you're motivated right now, you got a good head on your shoulders, bro. Like
oh
it
yeah,
seems like
dude.
you're in the right spot for you. I'm really happy the Marines is working for you right now. That's like
I
I'm I'm
appreciate that,
I'm
bro.
glad we're not half bad spots. We're doing it right now. We're living, bro. That's what
Yeah,
that's what life's all about.
dude, you're 25.
24, turning 25 next week.
Yeah, oh, damn. All right, bet.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
so
old.
like
Ugh.
20, 25, 26, bro. Like this is the time, like you said. Like I'll back you up on that. Like you're not trying to just work, like get yourself set up. It's like, dude, where's the fun in that? Like,
You know.
let me let me work. Yeah, let me work my 40 hours a week, get a good income going, pay my rent, whatever. But then everything else is just gonna be whatever the fuck I want to do.
You know what I
However, I
mean?
want to spend my life, whatever brings me joy, comedy, videos, podcasts, bro. Just fucking get after it, dude.
I
And
really,
like
yeah.
the fact that I've seen you do it, like I don't know how far your YouTube channel goes back right now, but the fact that like you got a decent amount of videos up there, bro, and like you're constantly like posting, it says a lot because it shows that you really want it and the commitment is there, and that's the biggest part.
I
Where
appreciate that,
like
Shane.
some people would be like, dude, I want to do this and I want to do this, and like they'll post a video or they'll post a podcast, and like they're just like a one and done deal.
Yeah.
And like you don't see that video that you just got like only like 80 views on
Yeah.
as like a roadblock. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like you got 80 fucking people watching your shit. That's 80 people. That's still like, you know what I mean?
When I first started, dude, I was getting like 8 views a video, and I would just keep going, and that's what it is. Now
Yeah.
it's like right now it's really just finding that balancing act of like, all right, if I'm not doing like a short film this weekend, I want to do something else because like I just want to keep the momentum going. That's like the biggest part is like I love keeping the momentum going. So I think
Yeah.
that's
I'll real quick. I want to end it
mm,
on this. My favorite part of your channel is when you're actually on those service calls and you're recording it. I remember you being on this the last video I saw. You were on this street and where was it? It was right outside of North Station, I believe.
okay.
And it looked really similar to a place where I worked. It looked like you were right outside of North Station. I could be wrong in the area, but it looked like you were just changing a light bulb on the outside of a building
Yep.
or a house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I like seeing those videos because like I still have like the electrical mindset where like I want to go back to electrical, but
Mm.
like seeing that I'm like, dude, that's dope, bro. Fucking
I
whip out the lines and pliers, just
yep.
fucking do your thing.
The
Those
exploration
videos
of
are
it
cool,
all.
man. Quick
It's
little 20-minute videos, bro.
right there. I appreciate that, Shane. Yeah, I'm still.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
know. I don't know where I'm going with the channel. That's the biggest part. I'm getting vibes and I'm getting feelings, and now it's just about all right. What am I trying to do with it all? I think I like electrical vlogs. I like the podcasts, and I like doing short films, and that's what it is.
Can I can I tell you exactly? Can I tell you? I listened to this YouTuber Roman Atwood. He's
Yep.
huge, right? Um, and what he just said the other day is that he loves his channel, and he grew so much on his channel just because of the fact that he wasn't a one man or he wasn't a one topic person.
Yeah.
He wasn't just like I'm only gonna talk about cars today. Cars, cars, cars. Build this car, do this. It's like, dude, from an outside looking in, right? I don't have any experience, but what I can say, those three things that you have right there, where if you post one of those things per week, dude, that's gonna be huge.
I
One
appreciate
podcast a
that.
week, one fucking electrical vlog a week, and maybe like a little bit of like stand up comedy skit type deal once a week, dude,
Hmm.
or once every 2 weeks, whatever it is,
Yeah.
dude. It brings variety, and that's the thing. It brings
Mm.
variety. All
I
right, I don't like
appreciate
your
that.
channel because of your electrical vlogs because I fucking hate electrical. Fuck your electrical vlogs, but you're a funny, you're a funny fucking dude on your skits. You know what I mean?
I
That's what,
appreciate that. Yeah.
oh, and then you got this other guy coming in, dude. I love your podcast. Like these things are dope. I don't care
Yeah.
about the other shit, but you know what I mean?
There's just a
So
mix.
keep
There's a mix. Yeah.
keep that mix, keep that variety, bro. The most important thing is that it all matters to you when you find joy in all of it, and that's when you can't get defeated. Is when you enjoy it so much that it doesn't matter if I got 10 views, bro. I loved
I
the
like
process
doing
of
it.
doing
I
it.
love doing it.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That's it right there, Shane. All
You're
right,
gonna
man.
fucking kill it, dude. I can't wait to see you in a couple years, honestly.
I appreciate that, Shane. I love you a lot, brother. We'll
Yeah, I love
catch
you
up
too, brother.
soon. I appreciate you coming out and just doing this with me today. Anything else? What's next for you, Shane? Are you gonna? I know we talked about it at the start of the
All right.
podcast, but
Yeah, what's next? So I just talked to so we have like career planners and they kind of tell you like, hey, like this is what you can do, like blah blah blah. And she just told me that I could choose where I want to go next, kind of.
right.
And she brought up like Germany as an option. I'm like, dude, I might look into that, honestly.
mm.
Dude, if I can get out to Germany, get out to Europe for a couple years, I might as well do it.
What's cool about that area is you could take the train and go to like different parts of Europe, like legit. Like you could
Dude,
just take the train
dude,
around.
there's so many small little countries that you can just go to, bro.
Travel around the eastern or western bloc, bro. That's so sick. That'd be so dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll have to keep
yeah,
me updated on that, Shane. I want to hear about that. But on that
yeah,
note,
for sure.
Shane, we're at an hour and a half. I think we're at a good point to end it there.
Hell yeah, dude.
Alrighty, Shane, thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, no
and
problem.
we'll hear from you soon. Do you want to plug anything, or I don't know if you're
Nah,
doing.
I got nothing to plug, man. Just everyone watching, just fucking stay motivated. Do what you got to do. Don't let the negativity get to you. We already talked about it on the pod. Like, don't don't become one. Don't become a fucking pig in the system. Like,
Hell yeah.
just do your own thing.
Hell yeah. That's a great way to end it. All right, Shane, thank you very much. And that is Sammy Hutt Cast, episode 15. Thanks, folks. Bye now. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, yada, yada. I don't care. Whatever. Thank you all for watching. Bye now.